Hi, this is Marta with Universal Power Tarot, and these messages we bring you today are supposed to encourage, elevate, and empower you guys. Hi, my friends. So glad that you tuned in today. I'm so happy. This is a timeless reading, by the way, so whenever it resonates with you, it's yours at that time. I already pulled 3 cards for you. We have a Jewel and Opportunity from the Guardian Angel cards, and we do have Taurus. I have from the Black Moon Astrology cards Oracle deck. And I'll get to that. I'll first want to read you what I channeled for you. Your reading is about stepping out of the shadows of another. So a brother, a mother, another situation that may have overshadowed your life, may have opposed ideas onto you. Because let's say you're the 4th or 5th member in your family, and your entire family, close family system thinks and believes differently and feels differently than you do. Hence, you are made to believe that what you're thinking, what you're feeling, how you're perceiving the world is wrong. And you have done immense work here, Capricorn, to step out of those shadows. And I'm feeling for most of you, you have stepped out of it. This is also a reminder to look back at those times and see how far you've come in this regard. So stepping out of the shadows of another, and then stepping into your own fully and completely. It's embracing all parts of yourself, using your own rules, making and creating your own world. It is true. It is time. So much time has passed in making yourself small to fit the needs of others and to make others feel more comfortable. This is an interesting one, because when you really shine your light, because you do have so much within you, Capricorn, then others may feel uncomfortable, they may feel small themselves, so you always must have played it down, played it small, or making yourself smaller. And this can also be something that's unconsciously happening, so tap yourself into that. Are you still holding yourself small in a certain area, in a certain with regards to your needs, for example, with regards to your emotions? Do you put others' needs, others' emotions in front of your own to make others feel more comfortable? And you didn't come here to play small, is what they're saying. You came here to shine, so shine bright. Shine so bright, Capricorn, that you blind us all with your beauty. So it's really intense, right? Really intensely bright. But so beautiful, right? Because you hold so much light, you hold so much beauty, and don't hold back. Right? The world needs you just as you are, Capricorn. And this may also just be the title of this reading. The world needs you just as you are, really badly too. And what came up is Rihanna, the song Diamonds. So shine bright tonight, you and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. So this song, there could be something in there for you. It's really reminding you to really let your light shine. Then there were 2 sides in this reading. It was interesting. Jewel was right there, and Opportunity, and I almost got opposition with this one. So interesting here. So we have 2 points of views. Neither is exactly right or wrong. It's like I'm being shown, you know, the 9, when you have a 9, and then there's a person that's up here and another person that's down there. To one person that's a 6, to the other it's the 9. Neither one of them is wrong. They just have like a completely different perspective on things. That's what that is. And you're coming into the knowledge of it, or you already have come to that conclusion and you don't want to associate, because you wouldn't put your worldview onto someone else. You wouldn't make them believe, oh, this is the only way that this world is working, right? You wouldn't do that. And so you may have distance, or there may be a need to distance yourself from people that actually oppress your point of view, just because they don't understand it, just because they don't have a connection to the way you see the world. At least until you're stable enough within your own energies to really hold your ground, to really be like, no, I'm seeing it this way. However you want to see it, that's fine. But don't superimpose that on me. Don't make me feel small just because you're feeling more comfortable when I'm small. Away with that, Capricorn. I'm feeling like a strong push. I actually want to like swoop that card off the table. Actually, I'm not going to do it because I love my cards, but the energies are just suggesting like a swoop, like a cleansing swoop here. Your guides may also encourage this, and you can love from afar. You can absolutely love from afar. Yeah, runes. Some of you are working with runes, is what they were giving me. This could be rather specific, but you could also be interested in that topic, and yeah, could start to work with it if you wanted to. It's so interesting because I was thinking the other day, yeah, reading from coffee cups, you know, reading from whatever's left in that coffee cup, reading runes. You can read basically anything. You can read water. Once you've got your intuition down, you can read from anything, really, if you just take the time and sit down and make a connection with it. So anything goes, anything works here for you. Whatever fairy worlds, I was just going to say, whatever worlds you're trying to tap into and you feel the connection to, tap yourself into those. Ah, Jewel. Now they want me to read Jewel to you. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity to experience ever greater love. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust, we, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there's nothing to fear. There's only love. Yeah, now they want me to read to you opportunity, so the other side, that which I read as opposition also. Wondrous possibilities and opportunities await you. Stop dwelling on past mistakes. Surrender the past lovingly. There is nothing to regret. This is so interesting. All is always in perfect and divine order. Everything that you've ever experienced has helped you in some way. The past is behind you. The path ahead is clear. Move forward joyfully and fulfill your heart's desire. And now the Taurus card I have. There's ancient Egyptian energy here. There's also something about the Holy Grail, whatever that means to you. You may recently have read a book or something like that, or maybe gotten in touch with past life regressions with that topic. Ancient Sumerians. Now this is interesting. I don't know that much about ancient Sumerians, but that's what just came up. Ancient Sumeria seems to play, this could be rather specific, I'm not entirely sure. Ancient writings. And then there are the Pleiades, so the star system of the Pleiades. Looking very closely at the sky and reading the sky. Interesting. Number 14. I'll read it to you. There are three classes of people: those who see when they are shown, and those who do not see. That's funny. I love it. Apparently Leonardo da Vinci said that. That's really funny. Yeah, and that's the way it is, right? Like the number 9 they gave me, like seeing things from very different perspectives here. So you are about to grow something from which there will be beauty and abundance. Taurus natives are ruled by Venus, the planet of loveliness and indulgence. They tend to be down to earth, but have a special eye for attractiveness and always have a need for luxury. Practical matters rule first with Taurus, taking care of the home and all the comforts before they move on towards what they truly love, which is pondering the meaning of their fates. As spiritual masters and teachers, they never completely stray away from what is real and solid ground. Yet in their own way, they can be dreamy. Sign of a gentle gardener. Taurus people take their time with feet firmly planted on the ground. They must be certain about everything before choosing what comes next. The world of Taurus is in the world of the senses: foods, fabric, color, skin. The very sumptuous, and very sumptuous they are. They are fond of lovely things and place great value on money. Now, this is important. Most Taurians only believe what they can see or touch. Yet many gurus are born under the sign of the bull. So that means they're spiritual too, but tend to be dismissive over subjects they don't know much about. They have a conservative nature, so often must be convinced. They consider themselves realist. What I'm getting from this very strongly is like it could either be denoting to like a part of yourself that first needs convincing before you dare to step into new areas. You need to see it and feel it first. Or it could denote to, you know, the other people, the ones that do not see and they don't want to see. And there's no sense in trying to wake someone up that doesn't want to see or that's not ready yet. In fact, that could be dangerous for their psyche as well, right? Before, when you're waking someone up that doesn't want to see, because they're gonna do anything they can to not wake up. Because maybe it's just not their time yet. The Taurus card turning up in a spread is always a positive sign, as it is highly stable and positive and supportive. In a chart, Taurus stabilizes matters. In general, Taurus is steady and reliable and hardly ever gets upset. One cannot rile a sensuous bull too easily, but if one does, the explosive results may be unforgettable. More than anything else, the Taurus card suggests dealing with finances, capital investments, what is bought and what is owned. This card also stands for your possessions. It's a good time to build on what you have. It is also an excellent time to invest in real estate or properties. Okay, so knock yourself out. If that's what you want. Okay, my friends. Wow, we're already 10 minutes in. Yeah, oh, here you go. Here you go. Come on. This is, you know, this is finances all over. This is, you know, but being abundant within self first. And this is the key to success. This is the key to abundance. Like she is, could be single, right? You could be single. But it's most of all, you're abundant within self. You just knowing your worth. You just know your worth. 11:11. I just saw. You just know your worth. Very steady. Again, it's much like the same energies we gotten from the Taurus I have card. It's like very stable ground, feet on the ground, and you're also earth sign, so it's very much feet on the ground, very much working from that, from the base up, like having a very solid base, feeling the abundance within self, feeling self-worth, self-love, absolutely feeling worthy of like all the riches, all the abundance that wants to come in for you here. Completely self-confident, completely, you know, centered within self, but not in a egotistical way at all. It's just, it's very, very beautiful. I love those energies because it's just very independent also, right? Yeah. Some of you are thinking about writing a book. Memoirs is also what I'm getting. So writing about your life, autobiographies. I'm getting a lot of writing. You may also, you know, keep journals and have been keeping journals for quite some time. They can come in very handy for the ones that find them if you do not choose to publish them within your lifetime, if you don't choose to shine your light on what you know. It's so interesting. I'm reminded of a scene right now where I once met a woman that I didn't know. It was right when I was waking up so strongly that, you know, and sometimes these encounters just then happened. I didn't know her, and I met her on the train, and so she told me that she had stacked away books and books of stuff that she had written, of channeled messages that she had received, but she'd never talked to anyone about it. She'd never shown them. And I was just thinking, okay, but someone's going to find them, like when she's no longer here, and then they might be really, really helpful to someone else. Because sometimes we're not meant to share that within a lifetime, or we don't have the courage to come forward and say, hey, I'm a channel for divine love and light, and here's what I'm receiving, because these messages can be really far out there. But this is what I see here. If you do have the chance, why not publish it now? Why not experience it now? Because this could be something that you may be regretting, like on your deathbed. This could be something that you're thinking, why didn't I just try that? Why didn't I just try how it felt? Maybe no one would be interested anyways, but maybe this can really bring about change. Yeah. 8 of Swords. So low self-esteem. This is where you seem to be coming from. Very interesting that they're not giving it straight away, because this is the position right now, but we have left and right again with the opposition, right? This, whatever it was in your past, really caused you to retreat within self, to really not feel good about yourself and the way you saw the world. And this really got you into your head. The grounding seems to be very important, like take your shoes off, Capricorn. Or you may have found that grounding is a really good way for you to you know, get rid of some of those insecurities, to really get in touch with nature. there's still a little bit that could come up when it comes to the insecurity and to the being in your head about it. But you could also just write about it, you know, from rags to riches. Maybe your book is exactly that, about the hero's journey, about feeling, you know, imprisoned by your mind and then go into complete abundance, and the way it took you from A to B, right? And where you went from there. What are your goals? What are your plans? Some of you are excellent speakers and don't know it yet. Some of you actually do have stage fright. but but this is always like the hurdle, right? The fear is what it is, and they even said it in those cards. There's nothing to fear, there's only love. So there's also nothing to regret. This may be something that you're regretting on your deathbed, but in the past life review, they would show you why it was impossible for you to do certain things. Also for your parents, why they couldn't see what you were seeing, you know, and then it all ultimately comes back to a place of love and complete acceptance of what really is. And this is a book worth writing. That is for sure. That is for sure. So I really want to encourage you. Some of you are wanting to start like a podcast or something. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Like, jump over that hurdle. You'll regret. There's nothing to regret, they're saying, but you'll regret that if you never, you know, start this. If you never started, how would you know what this feels like? If you never had those emotions that come with it, how would you know? And the rewards can be tremendous. I'm telling you, people reaching out, you can be the voice for those that don't speak, giving them a voice, giving them an outlet, and being like, maybe I can do that too. If they can do it, if Capricorn can do it, maybe I can do it too. So you'll serve as a tremendous example, and I can only encourage you to step forward. Okay, we'll pull more cards in your extended if you're interested to see where this is going and whatever else Spirit wants to communicate with you. It's if you want to follow over to Patreon, it's $11.11 a month. All the links down below. Also, if you would like to reach out for a private healing reading, you may do so to help with your personal journey of spiritual and self-development. All right, my friends, sending you so much love, light, and shadow. My heart goes out to you, and I'll either see you over on Patreon or next time. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.